That's you and me apart from Christ. That's just you and me trying to make our way, just living our life. It's at the expense of people. Sometimes we don't even think about others. Sometimes we're doing things, we're caught up in ourselves. Come on, we all have the same stories. We've all sinned. We've all fallen short of the glory of God. We say, I love you, but we've put pressure on the people we say we love. We've done a lot of things that haven't been like Jesus, right? Right? So here's the deal. Seed time and harvest. If that seed never dies and falls to the ground, it abides alone. That means you'll live your whole journey. You'll run your whole race. You'll live your whole life. And at the end of your journey, you'll find that all you did was expend your time, energy, and efforts on you. That's what it means. Just you getting by. Just you surviving. But that ain't why we have this one life. And this ain't corrective. This is sobering. This is a family chat. This is me cheering you on into love and good works and saying, this is what the gospel's all about, and don't let it become something else. If it was something else, we wouldn't need a single eye. You wouldn't have to have a single eye if it was something else. We got to get a single eye. Why do we got to get a single eye? So we continue to live what he paid for. So we continue to walk in the identity that he gave us through his finished work. So we don't get tricked into just trying to get blessed by it, but we get changed and transformed by it. So that the way he sees me, I begin to see you. The way he loves me, I begin to love you. The way he forgave me, I forgive you. See, I can show you in Matthew 18 that there was a man that was forgiven everything he owed the master. And he could pay him no wise. And him and his whole family were going to be sold off because he could not pay his debt. And he cried out to the master, and he said, Master, please have mercy on me. I can't pay what I owe you. And the master was moved with compassion, and he said, you know what? I'll make it as if you owe me nothing. I'll release you of that debt. It's symbolic of Jesus. It's symbolic of the weight of sin that we were all bearing, and Christ coming on the cross, who seemingly owed us nothing but gave us his life. And he said, I know what I made him for. I know what I created him for. I know who they are. The trouble is they don't know who they are. They've been born into Adam, and I need them born again. I want to get them out of the darkness and into the light. This is the gospel, people. And he hangs there, and he says to the Father, ain't nobody done wrong more than Jesus. Been done wrong. He didn't do wrong. He's been done wrong. Did you get what I said? He's been done wrong. Nobody has been done wrong more than the Lord when he walked in the flesh. Disregarded, lied on, backbit, bad-mouthed. Yeah? And all he ever did was good. And all he ever got treated for was being wrong, and all he was right. And it never changed him. Men never changed him. How men treated him never changed him. He never grew weary in well-doing. He didn't get discouraged. He didn't give up. Why? He ain't finding his identity through people. He ain't finding his value through people. He ain't finding his purpose through people. He ain't getting his motivation through people. He ain't going to let a person decide who he is when he's one with the Father, and he's here for a reason. Come on, I'm getting this now in my life. See, I've been 29 years saved, and I've gotten this thing, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I get this thing now. You were the seed that fell to the ground, and you sprung up. You didn't fail to fall to the ground. You fell to the ground. Jesus is the seed. He fell to the ground, and he sprung up, and he's here to bear much fruit after his own kind. The Bible says he's the firstborn among